Good day. Thanks for inviting me to this very interesting Copernicus for Regions webinar and for giving me the opportunity to speak on the topic on how Copernicus supports Europe's regions to improve prevention and preparedness to natural disasters. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Jutta Paulus. I'm a member of the European Parliament and I'm sitting with the Greens European Free Alliance since 2019. I'm a member of the Committees on Environment, Public Health and Food Safety, ENVI, Industry, Research and Energy, ITRE, and Transport, TRAN. Unfortunately, I'm not able to join the webinar because I have to attend the ENVI committee meeting physically, which is taking place at the same time. Since I will be working on the upcoming methane and on the nature restoration legislation, I have decided to focus my intervention on these two topics, as the looming climate and biodiversity crisis will be the ultimate form of natural disasters. Thus, any form of prevention and preparedness or adaptation is key. Ever since I joined the European Parliament, I'm advocating for the EU to reduce methane emissions as soon as possible. Why? Because on a 20-year time frame, methane is 82 times as strong as CO2, according to the latest IPCC report. And the International Energy Agency's methane tracker estimates that around 40% of energy-related methane emissions can be abated at no net cost, just by fixing methane leaks and eliminating vents in the fossil fuel sector. And here's where the Copernicus program and the atmosphere monitoring service comes in, because detecting and monitoring global super emitters as well as the smaller scale sources are of utmost importance. If we want to reduce our emissions, we need solid data and effective global monitoring. And here the satellite data of Sentinel-5 allows independent verification of a company's footprint and facilitates the engagement on mitigation. The European Parliament has just adopted our own initiative report on methane. I'm very proud that we managed to secure strong language, especially on imports. You know, 90% of the EU's oil and gas are imported. And we can only combat those leaks which occur outside of our borders if we have knowledge on where do they occur. Unfortunately, the climate conference in Glasgow did not agree on targets that would have limited global warming to 1.5 degrees, and therefore action on reducing methane emissions is ever more important because it is a short-term climate force. Of course, we have this global methane pledge, which was initiated by the EU and the USA, but first of all, it's toothless. It doesn't have any ways of legal enforcement. And secondly, the aim is to reduce the emissions by 30% only by 2030, and this is not enough. We need binding targets for the energy sector, the waste sector, and the agricultural sector, and then 45% would be possible, and this is what the United Nations Environment Programme has calculated in May, and they also have calculated that this will enable us to reduce global warming by 0.3 degrees Celsius, and this must be our ambition. On restoration, you may know the Intergovernmental Science Policy Platform on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services, IPBES, the counterpart to the IPCC. They have reported that more than 1 million species today are threatened with extinction. Extinction is the most irreversible thing you can do on this planet, and therefore we have to do everything to prevent it. One way to do it is restoring our nature. This restoration would have additional benefits because our ecosystem provides a wide array of essential services: food, water, breathable air, fertile soils, mitigating natural disasters, pests, diseases, and helping to regulate the climate. So if we really want to improve prevention and preparedness to natural disasters, this is where we have to start. As you might know, the Commission is planning to come up with a proposal for a nature restoration law, and the implementation of such a law will need massive amount of knowledge and data and monitoring. And here, of course, Copernicus can play a vital role in providing overview, mapping and real-time information concerning our ecosystems. There are already a lot of products and projects which are derived from our precious eyes in the sky, such as the Copernicus Land Monitoring Service, the Copernicus Marine Service, and the Copernicus Climate Change Service. A product which I want to highlight is the NA2K, Natura 2000, from the CLMS, which provides detailed land cover and land use mapping results. It covers a large number of grassland-rich Natura 2000 sites, as well in a 2-kilometer buffer zones around the sites. And these products can play a key role when it comes to protecting our Natura 2000 areas, and also, of course, when we want to restore degraded ecosystems. As this is a real big task, we need all help we can get. And in this regards, I would support establishing citizen science programs where every interested person can get involved and help protecting and restoring. Pure data alone can't always provide the valuable inputs. We need the brain power to analyze and contextualize them. Therefore, we need more staff and not only infrastructure budget for the managing of the Copernicus program, and in order to open it up to the public, and also more staff for our precious European Environment Agency in Copenhagen, which always provides us with brilliant reports, first-hand knowledge from its experts. If we really want to improve prevention and preparedness to natural disasters, that is where we have to start. I wish you a successful event, fruitful discussions, and please do not hesitate to reach out to me and my office via email for any follow-up questions. Have a great day.